It's another Football Friday in the state of North Carolina. Welcome to Week 9 high school football season. John Johnson alongside my partner Chanel Porter. Chanel, what a week we've had here so far, Week 9 of football.
And what a season. Definitely what a night of high school football. Playoffs less than a month away, hard to believe, and things are getting pretty serious for a lot of these programs at this point.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Speaking of serious, Grimsley looks like a serious contender. Unbeaten on the season, the Whirlies are trying to break through for their first state title since 2020. Whirlies looking to keep that foot on the gas and remain unbeaten all in the year. This is certainly going to help. Faison Brandon dropping dimes to Hudson Cooper. Give him 6. Whirlies lead 7-0. Grimsley's defense also getting into the act. Christian Johnson's pass is going to be intercepted by Kosi Barnes. Whirlies take over on the plus side of the football field. Now that sets up ensuing drive on what's a Friday night without a little Mitchell Summers. You can only hope to contain the man as Grimsley rolls 71-0. No
one's been able to contain him yet. Well, it's homecoming night at Western Guilford. The battle of the 4 and 3s against Southeast Guilford. Less than a minute left in the first half. Southeast QB Alexander Marsh is brought down in the backfield, and we are tied up at 7 at the break. Opening second half drive, Western's Caleb Moore fakes the handoff and flicks it out to Timothy Baker, diving for the pylon, make it 14-7 Hornets. Later on in the third, Western is looking to pass, and it is picked off. Byron Arat gets the takeaway, and Southeast squeezes out a close one, 21-14.
Rockingham County and Dudley are two programs with contrasting styles. The Cougars boast a defense that's giving up just over 16 points per game. Now on the flip side, the Panthers offense is averaging over 50 points per game. Something's got to give for our game of the week. Chris Peterson is at Dudley and he leads our coverage.
It's homecoming at Dudley for our high school playbook game of the week, and we are eating good in the tailgating lot. You know who else is eating good? That Panthers offensive line. Look at this hole they open up for Jaden Brown. 24 yards later, he's going to tote the rock into the end zone. Later in the first, Dudley quarterback Braden Jeffries is going to sail this ball into the beautiful night sky. Nasir Newkirk is going to grab it and leap for the end zone, but he would be just short. Panthers would score a few plays later. Rockingham County is going to pull out the bag of tricks. It's a halfback pass, but Jerron Blackwell isn't tricked. He's going to get the pick. That's great defensive back play. Still in the first quarter, Jeffries is going to drop back to pass again. This time it's C.J. Neely with the grab, sheds the tackle. 19 yards later, that's a touchdown. Panthers win this one 70-0.
Great win. Great win. It's homecoming, so, gave the fans a show, and that's what we needed to do. We're playing hard every week. And, we had the second group in there the second half, and they did a great job of making some plays.
So Dudley stays undefeated on the field, but more importantly, I stay undefeated at the tailgate. Sorry, guys, no leftovers. At Dudley High School, I'm Chris Peterson, WXII 12 Sports.
That was selfish.
We're still hungry back in house, Peterson, but we were expecting some ribs out there.
Selfish of him.
Over in Forsyth County, perennial power East Forsyth has played like a fine-tuned machine all season. A win Friday night would bring them one step closer to securing a conference title. The Eagles making the trip Friday to Eaton Thompson Stadium to face Reynolds off back-to-back wins. First possession for East, wasted no time. Julian Gerald takes the handoff, and he's taken it to the house, a 31-yard score, and it's 8-0 Eagles. East back with it on the drive again. Keon Smith finds Jari Richburg from 6 yards out, make it 16-0. Reynolds trying to get something back. Christopher Moore finds DeAndre Charles on the long ball, but he steps out of bounds before reaching the end zone. Same drive, Moore looking for the end zone, but the pass is going to be picked off by Jalen Murray. East rolls to a victory big time, 61-14.
Glenn still in search of conference win number 1. Welcoming in Mount Tabor first quarter. Spartans will kick off the scoring all night. Lane Albright looking downfield. He's going for it all. There is Jadon Blair on the other end. The leaping grab for the score, 40 yards as Tabor leads 7-0. Spartans back with possession of the football, but the Bobcats defense says not so fast, my friend. Albright is taken down in the backfield by Isaiah Buford, but his offense can't capitalize. Second quarter now. Glenn is back to punt. Snook Peterkin is going to field it at the 40. He's up the sidelines. He's making a few guys miss. He's cutting across the grain. He's headed to the opposite side of the field. It's a special teams ace for Snook as Tabor goes on to win big 51-7. 7-6.
Shot out of a cannon. Well, Davey hoping to end a 3-game skid on the road Friday night to add West Forsyth. Titans turn into the ground game to start. Watch this one closely. Riley Horton gives it to CJ Blevins. He's up the middle. He's brought down from behind. The ball pops loose. However, it's right in the hands of Hunter Cruz. All about the teamwork over at West. Cruz cruises 44 yards to pay dirt to give West a 14-3 lead. The War Eagles now with possession. The handoff, Braxton Bowling gets the outside, and he's going to find his way in for the score as Davey strikes back to make it a one-score game. The Titans are going back to answer right away. Darrell Page is in for the score as West wins 48-10.
One of the best intros in all the Triad. Here come the Raiders. Reagan hosting Parkland on a Friday night. First quarter, Raiders leading 3-0. Defense swarming Parkland. Darren Boston is scrambling for his life, but he can't escape King Kalama, who wraps him up for the sack. Second quarter now, same score. Parkland on the move when Boston makes a big-time mistake. His pass is intercepted by Jordan Hinson. Hinson has all kinds of space. He's smelling 6. He's finally brought down inside the red zone, but that sets up ensuing drive. John Evans has a crease, and he's headed to the crib. 19 yards for the score. Reagan with a huge win at home, 31-0 the final. Just a slam start to week 9, a high school playbook. Tonight's show is nowhere near complete, Chanel.
That's right, John. Big stuff ahead after the break. It's the battle of the one-loss teams out at Star Mount. Could East Wilkes take down the Rams on the road?
Plus, we unveil our high school playbook play of the week for week 9. Don't go anywhere because more high school playbook is straight ahead.